In today's video, I'm exploring an abandoned Soviet military base. Located near Lake Balaton, this was once a Cold War stronghold in the heart of Hungary. This is Szentkirályszabadja. Built in the 1960s, it housed thousands of Soviet troops and their families, complete with apartment buildings, schools, shops, and even a cinema. But as the Soviet Union collapsed, so did this place. What remains is one of the largest abandoned sites in the country, often dubbed the Hungarian Chernobyl. Join me as I explore what's left behind. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me on yet another explore. Today I am exploring this place. And there's more like that on the other side. This place doesn't have that many wow buildings. Most of it is just abandoned apartments, just like this one. I've been trying to get onto the roof to get a better view of everything, but unfortunately every access to the roof is like that. And you know, I can't really, there's no way I can't get up. So but I'll just give you the overview of a standard apartment. You come in here and I'm guessing this used to be the kitchen immediately. There's a hole in the ground. Yeah, it goes all the way down. And then over here you would have living room, bedroom, I don't know, and then bathroom, which, as you can see, isn't too great. That's just one apartment. You also have slightly bigger ones. They're usually on the corner. So if you get into this one, you would enter in probably the kitchen, and then you would have the living room right here. Right, not too bad, not too shabby. Not sure what your standard is, but this isn't too small. Then you also have a balcony. From here, by the way, you can see the airport. It's right there. That one is still in use. But anyway, continuing on. This is the living room. It's all fine. They've got the kitchen. Then toilet, bathroom, and then probably a bedroom. Nice. And then I saw another room here. Probably, yeah. Oh, this might have been the kitchen. Either way, that's a small kitchen, man. So the airport that I showed you earlier, that one is still in use. I know that because 2 years ago I was here as well. And then I tried to explore the hangars, but that was a little bit more sketchy because they're, you know, that the airport is still in use, so that was off limits. It does have a theater, which I will try to show you later. Also, walking around here and talking to the camera, it makes me realize how much I enjoy doing this. I used to do vlogs, and in hindsight a lot of them are kind of cringe and no one is interested in watching them. Nevertheless, I always enjoyed doing it. Now I stopped for a while because of personal reasons and because of work, but I'm making videos again now, and I swear, talking to the camera, walking around, it's just a lot of fun. I really like documenting these kind of places and bringing you guys along with me, and I certainly hope people are enjoying this. And as you walk around here, you can see the buildings now. Like I said, all of them are just, they're like that. They're demolished, they're not really very pretty. But it's the overall atmosphere that is very eerie, and I mean, there are a lot of buildings, and it's right next to an airport, which means that this once was a you know, with fire being blazed, there was lots of activity. Now it's just a tourist attraction. I mean, that's what I mean. Look, this building is trashed, it's overgrown, it's nothing. As a standalone building, it's not worth anything. But it's because it's part of so many buildings like this that it's unique, it's cool. And that's the feeling that I like to get. Now, if ever you want to get the feeling of an army base, this is it. This is a semi-circular road with barracks on the side and a square in the middle. That's like very typical army base. Oh shoot, look at that. This sign says stop, but I'm not sure if it's... I think this building is still in use because there's a camera right there. And it's also the only one that is fenced off. Everything else isn't. Yeah, see, look, there's cameras everywhere. Companies still use it. There are companies that are using certain parts of this place. And I think that is part of what is being used. And here we've got two hangars. So I'm gonna try and get close to them. Should be able to hop the fence here. Alright, would you look at that? Alright, here's one hangar, which, well, just needs a little bit of paint and you can use it again. Yep, I don't trust that ceiling at all. Jeez. There's a van parked right there. Alright, I just checked Google Maps and that is already part of the active airport, so we're not gonna go there. Now, this place, if I would be a kid living in the town nearby, I would use this as my playground so much. And that is what happens, because it is a very vivid playground for airsoft. You can see all the dents in the wall. Just goes to show the airsoft wars that happen here. You can see all the BBs on the ground as well. And quite frankly, I can't blame them. This place is amazing for it. mean, just look at it. It's absolutely brilliant. We arrived at the last building, which is this one. And this one is most used or known for airsoft battles. I can already see why. It used to be an abandoned theater ballroom. Yeah. This is the playground. Someone put these tires in a hardship form. Oh, sweet. Looks like this used to be in a ballroom. I'm not gonna lie, it must have looked really pretty back in its day. They really made this building perfect for airsoft. You've got small nooks and crannies everywhere. They made holes in the walls. Same here. Not even sure if it used to be a window. I'm also not sure if the paint is black or if they try to burn it once. Alright, all that is left for me to show you is the theater that I mentioned, that I explored 2 years ago. Now this part is has camera surveillance, so have to be a bit careful. There's also a gate right there, and a car just came driving out of it. Ooh, look at that, an old wasp nest. Oof, there were multiple. Look, there's one, there's two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would not want to have been here when that was all still active. This shot is a picture that I made 2 years ago. I'll show you. And there we go. Here is the theater. Let me go around because Jesus. This place has decayed for the worse. Well, this sucks, because I'll have to go through the other door. This really adds to the horror feeling aspect, doesn't it? The water already starts here. Well, anyway, you can tell that I'm not lying. There is indeed a theater. And the theater itself, if you look at it, the state of the theater itself is still quite good. Which is surprising. I mean, But yeah, there's just a little bit of water damage. And that right there is where projectors would be. Alright, so this was the entire place. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I absolutely love if you do. If you don't, well then so be it. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm gonna start making my way out of this place, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.